there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who have never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thanks for coming back. I don't know why I'm doing this. Well, I do know why I'm doing this. I was guided to do just a quick message for the collective. If you were meant to see this, you were meant to see this. As the title says, yes, this is absolutely meant for you. Okay, so we're going to see what they want to say. This is coming from the Holy Spirit and archangels. There's something that some of you really need assurance with at this time. So let's see with the Salt and Sea energy deck. Let's see what we get. They're telling me to stop, okay? So they're telling me to take the card at the top. If you guys watched me, you know that this is kind of different. So we have the helm, take charge, responsibility, and leadership. Okay, this is like the Jesus take the wheel card, but remember, we co-create with the universe. God tells us to do something and we do it. Okay, ship wheels can be very significant for you. You are the helmsman. All right, you have the ability to be able to hold onto that wheel and help yourself navigate through these things. Okay, but remember, God is the wind in your sails. It's like if you're navigating on a sailboat here, you are to take charge of your life. Now remember, we don't have 100% control over what that entails, but we have the ability to respond to it and not completely emotionally react to things. Okay, so the best thing for you to do is, while you are taking the helm and not just like letting the boat just drift on its own, you're trusting in God and having faith that He's going to take you to where you need to be. All right, God is always at the forefront of this. A lot of you are meant to be leaders, okay? Some of you don't really realize this, but you do have leadership qualities within you. This is also kind of like being the emperor energy here, taking control of your life, where you have that personal power to do it, all right? This is you stepping it up. It's upping the ante. I've been saying this a lot, especially to my members, those of you who are Capella members of mine. If you're interested in getting bonus content from me and getting a lot more insight and guidance, you can go check out the description box to sign up for a very impactful, insightful Capella membership. If you have any questions about that, you ask me. So we have this here where it's upping the ante, it's stepping it up, okay? And while we're becoming these leaders, it's kind of like when you go from a managerial position, right? That's a leadership role. To a director, that's a leadership role. To a VP, to the CEO, right? There are different leadership levels here. And some of you, while you're navigating this, you're allowing God to help you along the way, okay? Sometimes we want things to happen just like at the drop of a hat. And I know when we watch these messages, oh, yes, this was meant for you. Oh, cool. Everything's going to be turning around in my favor. Now I am getting like the wheel is turning. I'm getting Wheel in the Sky by Journey. Okay. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow, right? But you have to trust that while you don't know where you're going tomorrow, you have the ability to have some sort of responsibility in having your hands on the wheel, right? But letting God guide you and navigate you. You're the physical entity to hold on to that wheel. When God says, steer it to the left, you steer it to the left. He tells you to steer it to the right, steer it to the right, right? That's part of what I see of like the whole Jesus take the wheel thing. But as you're navigating that journey, you just allow yourself to roll the punches and you let God dictate the way, right? It makes it a lot easier, and He's going to help you navigate through those storms too. I'm also hearing for others of you, you're stepping into a much more higher leadership role. I'm hearing exaltation for some of you. For those of you who are already kind of a leader, you're already navigating those difficult seas, and you're going to be either there's like a mission change or there's something shifting, but there's also something along the lines of you are going to be leading more people, okay? So for some of you, for when this happens, just know that this is coming at the right time, okay? Know that this is coming at the right time. You've done the inner work. You have been like the manager for a while, and now you're being promoted to director, or maybe you're going from manager to CEO. It all depends on what God is doing in your life and what you have done already. If you're already taking charge, you're already doing certain things, even though it's not working out, you're trusting that at some point there's going to be a shift, right? With this wheel here, the wheel's going to turn for you. But you can't keep trying to control every little thing and getting pouty-faced about it and thinking that, no, I want the ship to steer this way, but what you don't see coming is that you want the ship to steer in a certain direction. There's a hurricane in that direction, where the other side you're hitting land, or the other side, the opposite direction that God wants to take you to, is going to be your promise. It's going to be, there won't be any storms, there won't be any rocks, right? It's not like the Titanic where you crash into that iceberg and then you just sink or something. So trust. A lot of this taking charge involves you trusting in your intuition, okay? This also means for some of you, if God's telling you to do something, get ready to grab a hold onto the wheel and get ready for that ride, because you need to be prepared for something, or you need to be able to assist in the navigation of those uncharted waters, okay? The bottom of the deck is the sea and enemy, protection and codependency, right? Maybe some of you need to take charge of your life with regards to maybe people are becoming too reliant upon you, and you got to set some boundaries, type of thing. Protection, protect your energies, protect your space, protect, I'm hearing children, something like that. Some of you have to understand what, as you're taking charge and you're taking responsibility for your actions and your thoughts and your choices, know that whatever it is that you're doing as you're going forward with this, that you are protected in all ways. If you're having a hard time, just ask the archangels, ask God for protection. It's automatically granted to you. But again, remember, there's either you're being too codependent on something else for something for you to happen without you taking action on something, or there's something about other people are relying too much on you, right? You may already be this leader and people look up to you already, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, like I'm gonna get this from them and they're gonna give me all the answers, right? You may be a counselor or a teacher of some sort, and everybody's coming to you expecting you to give them the solution, to give them the answer key to the test. If you are this leader, you are this teacher, you're this counselor, whatever this is, you know if this is resonating with you, if this is what your situation is. Be careful with giving away too much, okay? There's this thing, responsibility, leadership. With leadership, we don't give everybody the answers. We don't hold their hand all the time, right? We have the confidence and the knowledge and this skill to lead, to teach, to empower, to enlighten, but that doesn't mean we're gonna give them every little thing as to how we got to that position, how we got to that role, okay? So depending on what your situation is, either you're too codependent on people for your journey to take a different turn, or you're too dependent on people to take charge on your life, or you are already the leader here and you may be allowing those who you are leading to kind of take advantage of you, but more of, in a way taking advantage of you, but they are, well, they got it going on. Let me go to them all the time, and then I don't really have to do all the hard work, or I will get all the answers before, because they were the guinea pig. They went through this. So now they will be able to get me, to help me steer away from the storms. Like I said, God tells you to go this way, there's no storm. But if you're trying to control, no, God, I don't want to go that way. I'm going to go this way. And then you run into a hurricane. Some of you may be dealing with people like leaders or counselors, whatever I said, into you want them to lead you out of the storm or away from challenge or away from difficulty. It does not work that way. It doesn't, okay? That's not how it's gonna work this time around. Trust me, especially with what I do now, I can't give my clients and my members and all of you here the answers either. That's not gonna work. I lead, I empower, I enlighten, I give you the encouragement, I give you some piece to that puzzle. You gotta figure out the rest. I can't navigate that journey for you. Nobody else can. And there's a matter of you just saying, you know what? You can create the life that you want. But remember, it's co-creation. God is expecting us to do something about it if we want our situations to change. That's part of that Helm energy responsibility, taking responsibility for your actions and your life's choices, right? I'm also hearing all of a sudden, it just hit me, for those in like kingdom marriages or twin flame stuff, divine counterpart stuff, I'm hearing that the masculine is about to take charge. He's about to take responsibility for his life's choices. He's like, okay, let me get my hands back on this wheel. It's 11:11 as I say this. Let me take the lead. I'm gonna go steer this ship where God wants me to, in the direction of the feminine, knowing that they are protected, all right? Sea anemones are really important in the ecosystem of the ocean, right? They protect other animals. There's something with the clownfish, right? Sea anemones protect the clownfish, and there's this whole big thing with the ecosystem down there. And if something becomes imbalanced with the fish there and the other creatures and the sea anemones, then everyone gets affected, okay? With those codependencies, remember, it's like there's got to be a balance, an equal give and take in relationships in your life. God is not going to plop everything in your lap. Somebody isn't going to do all the work for you, right? You have to take part in your own life, and you've got to do something. Whether it works out or not does not matter. God wants you to see if you're going to take charge, if you're going to do the thing, okay? You're going to start the thing. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I have no freaking clue where I'm going. I'm going to do it. But again, this is also with the masculine energy. They're taking responsibility. They're now ready to fulfill their divine masculine Christ roles. They're going to be taking the lead in this connection, knowing that they are protected at all times. And they're not afraid now as to where this is going to lead to or what's going to happen with the feminine, because they are really trusting in their intuition, and they also know that it is their destiny to fulfill that role as divine masculine Christ. So we're going to look into what self-care message we have for you to help you with this take charge energy. All right, really step into that leadership role. You've got to really have a lot more confidence in yourself and determination and courage. You know, you've got to really step it up, because all of you have those leadership qualities within you. Okay, you shouldn't be afraid of your power or having some sort of power. God gives us that innate power, that personal power, but it's not to force things. It's not to take control over everyone and everything. All right, this is more of the power to manifest, the power to bring about what it is that we really want, even though we're going through battles and challenges and storms. It's building character, it's building resilience, it's building that leadership quality about you where you're not gonna fall, you're not gonna fail. You may feel like you're failing, but you're growing instead, okay? So let's see, what self-care message do we have? Of course, this one hits the floor, and we have to make an altar, and we have take a walk, okay? So make an altar here, and we have take a walk, all right? It's funny because I was debating on whether to take a walk today because it's very stuffy outside, and I had my hair done. So, but they're like, I'm gonna have to fix it in a way because my hair gets very affected by the humidity. But I know that's a message for me too, because I was like, I really need to take a walk today. So usually God talks to me a lot when I'm taking walks. So we have rest at the bottom of the deck. Get that rest. When God says rest, you rest, okay? That could even be taking charge for some of you, all right? Some of you are relying too much on something, but God could be just steering you in direction to do nothing at all, to rest more, okay? To walk more, to be outside in nature, just be one with God, one with your thoughts. And this, it's like, remember, if you guys have been to church, there are altars in church too. This is not something about, it's not demonic or anything like that. You go get pictures of your passed on loved ones, or pictures of family, or your dog or your cat, and you just set up something. It doesn't have to be something that is perfect, all right? Set up like an end table, a breakfast table. Put some candles on there, put some pictures of things that you love, and you know, connect with it, right? In this picture, she has some flowers there, like my altar. I have plants, I have crystals, I have my archangel statues on there, I have my candles there, all these other things, right? I have on mine. That's for me. That's how it works out for me. So, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just put something there that is meaningful to you. And pray, right? Meditate by it. Like, she's half lotus position, either she's praying or she's meditating, or she's just looking, like candle gazing, right? She's just looking at the flame and trying to connect with God through that method. There's a whole bunch of methods you can do with this. Maybe you do this, you know, you create that altar, or if you already have one, kind of spend more time at that place, because I'm hearing it's a sanctuary for some of you. Some of you need to create a sanctuary, and then go take a walk. All right, after what you have gathered from that, you know, either making the altar, or you are doing something with that altar, you're meditating, you're just connecting with what is on there, you're just being at peace, recalibrating is what I'm hearing. Then go take a walk, and remember, movement. This is non-action right here, and this is action. You got to find a balance between the two. All right. And then a big thing is getting rest. I'm looking at the number 43 here. You may be 43 years of age. You might even be 16. You might even be 52 or something, right? But don't get caught up on the numbers, or those numbers could have some other significance to it, because we do breaking down. We have 7, 7, and 7. And it was 1657 when I said that. I was not expecting this. We have 3 7s, everybody, when we do the numerology for these cards. For some of you, because you've taken charge, you're elevating, you're being exalted, you're reaping your rewards. Expect miracles. 7 is the most divine number in all of the Bible. So this is very significant here. So if you want to see other meanings of the 777, there's also jackpot energy for some of you. Go look up 777. See what comes up. Whatever you're drawn to, the messages for you are there. Okay? So get moving, but also balance out with taking some rest. Okay? This is very important for our well-being, especially for our mindfulness. All right? And moving is a very key part to this. All right, guys, so I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading, or you would just like to get more wisdom, guidance, and bonus content, awesome stuff for me, or be part of members only live streams that I do quite a few times a month. You get access to my free mobile app. You can actually download the free mobile app. It's in the description box below. You can become a free member. I do give weekly guidance for free. You get to be part of the Capella crew forum that I have, and I put stuff there, videos and experiences from my own life to help with the work that I do. You only have to sign up for the app. You don't have to do anything else, and you can get free guidance from there. Or if you become a paid member, you get to unlock all of the other awesome stuff in my mobile app, okay? You can book a reading there. You can be accessing healing guided meditations there, my daily guidance videos, monthly videos about other things, the dynamic of your relationship, members only live readings where I do collective readings where you get to talk to me, ask Jess anything, or I do private readings there live in those sessions, and God just draws me to do whatever I need to do in those sessions. And depending on the tier, some tiers have coaching involved in it, and the highest tier Auriga member, the Auriga tier, you get 2 counseling or 25-minute sessions with me live a month. You also get 50% off coupons for readings, healing services, other coaching services. You get a coupon where you get to use that indefinitely for anything. My decks, my services, whatever. And when I start putting out merchandise and stuff, other things, you get to have 15% off unlimited amount of times with that membership there. It is really worth the bang for your buck. It's just really to give you a lot of insight and guidance and wellness tips as well, because wellness is a huge part of what I do. You can't do your inner work without incorporating wellness into it, all right? You also get wellness challenges, and that's also with the other tiers, but a whole bunch of things. So if you want to check out the different tiers, go to capellawellness.com, click on the Capella memberships section of my website. You can go through that if you feel like maybe your reading isn't for you right now, or you really want to get daily guidance and all these other amazing things that I offer there. You can also check out my Capella Service Suite. I am having a 20% off discount sale for my summer 2023 forecast readings. There are 3 different ones. All of the summer 23 readings, the details are in the description box, and the coupon code for the 20% off for those summer readings to help you see what's going on for your summer season, everything's down below. Okay, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact me. I pray that this finds you well. But was there anything else? It's funny because I try to do the outro and my guides are like, hold up, there's something else. Yeah, they're just reiterating. They're also reiterating to me there are some masculines, they're about to do something, and it's big. And I'm getting communication with this. And maybe it's for the masculines to take a walk because they're preparing to do something big. All right, guys, that concludes your message for today. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Star.